Grace and I want to talk to you today about a makeup range called Look Fabulous Forever. We've actually featured it quite often before. We've even done videos, but we've always had, or Trisha Cousin, the founder of Look Fabulous Forever, has always provided a makeup artist. So what we thought we'd do today is actually apply it ourselves. Grace is going to be the guinea pig. She's going to appear with no makeup on, very bravely, and she's going to slowly apply the makeup and we're going to talk it through. But what I first of all wanted to say is this makeup is specifically designed for older women, and Trisha, being nearly 70 herself, really understands the needs of us older women. And I have never ever used just one makeup range. So this is quite novel for both Grace and I, because we've got lots of different brands in our makeup bag. So this time we used just all Look Fabulous Forever. Now, I've done my makeup already. I wasn't as brave as Grace. And I did it about, oh gosh, nearly 5 hours ago. And the one thing that I have to say is I put primer under my foundation, and it has really made my foundation stay put, so to speak. The other thing that I could really, I want to sort of highlight is that I also use this eye primer I put on my lids, and then I don't normally use a sort of a glossy colour on my lids, but I did use this because Trisha sent us these colours. It's a sort of lilac colour. I think there's also a sort of greeny one. And I don't know if you can see, but in the close-up photo we're going to put in later, you'll see my eyelids have got sort of quite a pretty sparkly colour on. Something I might add sort of to go out in the evening. But it was so much easier to apply with the primer underneath. I really noticed that. And the third thing I want to say is, Look Fabulous Forever don't have eyeliners, you know, eye pencils, that's what I mean. And but they use a eyeshadow and one of their little brushes, wedge brushes, and they use this with that. And honestly, I can say it gives a much better line, and the powder doesn't fall down your cheek, so don't worry about that. But it lasts much longer. And this, I mean, I use Midnight Navy. Normally I use brown, but Trisha suggested this colour for me, and I do actually really like it. So those are the things I want to focus on for me personally. Now Grace is going to appear, and we're not actually going to watch her putting the makeup on, but we're going to show her through each stage. And hopefully it's a sort of 4 or 5 minute makeup that anyone could do in the morning. And I hope that you'll see from all of this how perfect this makeup is. I can't stress this enough, how perfect this Look Fabulous Forever makeup is for our aged skin. Thanks. So Grace, thanks a lot for being our guinea pig and being so brave. Have you ever used Look Fabulous Forever makeup before?
I've got a lipstick which I very much like. It's nice and creamy and long-lasting.
So
no, nothing else.
So basically, this is going to be a real learning curve, isn't it, for all the different products?
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. So Grace, to start off with, you've obviously cleansed and moisturised your face.
I have.
Okay, and now what I want you to do is apply a layer of the Look Fabulous Forever primer, which I really like.
And I've never used before.
Okay, and then to apply over the top the foundation, I think you're 2.5.
Okay.
But remember, only apply it where you need coverage. I think the problem with women of our age is we tend to just smother it all over, and that gets into our lines and wrinkles. So just use it where you want.
And to be perfectly honest, every morning I don't want to be spending hours, so I'm going to do it quite quickly.
Okay, we'll come back when you've done that.
So that took me literally a minute. I dabbed on some of the prime, which it's got a fantastic texture. There's no overt fragrance or anything, which I really like. And the foundation, I'm in love. That, I used 2 tiny dots, and I actually put it all over my face with a big brush, and it feels great, it feels light, and you're right, that's the right colour for me.
And the dispenser, the foundation dispenser, as with the prime, is a little pump,
Yep.
which you don't waste any, do you?
Exactly, because a small amount comes out, and that is all you need.
Okay, so we're then going to move down, and I'm going to ask you, I know that you've had your eyebrows tattooed, but you said to me you still need to do some filling in, and Look Fabulous Forever have a fantastic little eyebrows or paintbrush, sort of like teeny thing, and you can, so we'll see if that makes a difference, because eyebrows are so important, aren't they?
Framing the face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I want you also to start to do your eyes by putting a primer on.
Okay,
Again.
I've never used a primer
No,
before.
I know, but it does mean that if you put colour on your lid, it will stay there a lot better.
Which I do like.
And I know you put liner around your under eyes, so your lower lash line, and I think you've chosen to use their aubergine colour, which which is particularly gorgeous, or purpley.
Which
colour.
isn't a liner, as you say, it's an eyeshadow that I'm
yeah.
going to paint on with a wedge brush.
Okay, so now we remember this face as it is. I have to say to you, Grace, the foundation looks fabulous.
I can't even feel I've got anything on.
How well appropriate, isn't it? Great name. You look fabulous.
Oh.
And, yes, it really does. It really has smoothed it out and given you a great all-over tone. Blank
Excellent.
canvas. Okay.
So I've put the eyebrow, it's sort of like a little tiny little tube with a very fine brush, and you can precisely put it where you want to on your eyebrows, and then you use this brush and just blur it. So I'm already a big fan of that one, because it really, I think, makes a big difference to how your eyes look. The eye prime, as I said, is a new one on me, and I really like that, and I'm thinking that, obviously I haven't had it on very long, but I'm pretty sure it will help my eyeshadow stay, because that's what's happened to you. I love using the eyeshadow as an eyeliner, because it's much softer, and I think as we get older we don't want hard lines, and also because our eyes are a little bit crinkly, you need that sort of diffusion of colour. And then actually I've added a bit of concealer, because I do have a real problem with a sort of a blue coloured skin around my eyes as I've got older, and I hope I haven't put too much or too little on, but it feels great.
Did you use, can I ask you, did you use the Look Fabulous Forever Instant Bright Highlighter? Is that what you used as the concealer?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, have you used their mascara too? Because I think I can see.
Yes, and that was very easy to apply. To be honest, I find mascaras much of a muchness. I find them very difficult to differentiate. But yes, it was a good mascara.
Okay, well that's fantastic. Now what I'm going to do, the final touches to anyone's makeup is to put a bit of colour, blusher on their cheeks, and the lipstick, which is really important, and we find that women of our age often forget the lipstick. A pop of colour just brings your face to life, really,
exactly,
doesn't it?
Exactly. I'll go and do it. I am now a very happy bunny. I've got a bit of colour, I don't look so wan and pale, and everything that I've put on that I've been most impressed with is you put it on but it feels like you've got nothing on, and I really like that. I feel like my skin's breathing, I feel I've got a bit of a glow, and I love the colours. And the lipstick's really creamy. The blusher, great, because it stops me putting it on too heavily. It was a good colour for me because it's quite near my own skin tone.
I think the lipstick's called Russet, isn't it? And
Yes.
It really looks good on you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm really impressed. So, all in all, we would say that people should look at Look Fabulous Forever and really try their products, because
even if you just try one thing to begin with, I mean, honestly, perhaps the lipstick, or I love the foundation. The prime, I've never used that, but I can see why people, like it. I mean, actually, they're all good, the products, but, definitely give it a go. Look Fabulous Forever gets top marks from me.
Fantastic. Thanks, Grace, for being such a sport. Okay.
Okay, bye.